GTA just got a brand new update. There are a ton of new cars in this game. There's some new customizations specifically for drift tuning, and there's also some new drift races that we're gonna try. The Grotti Turismo and the Vapid Elite. Those are both new. When you head into southern San Andreas, there is, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new cars in here. You've got a not G35, a not Camaro, a not a Mustang, and then you've got these 3 things. This is like, is that a minivan? And if you head into Warstock, you can also buy a police car and a police riot car and an unmarked police car. They are grossly expensive. You're telling me that one cop car is $44? I won't be buying that, boys. Fire says the only new car that has drift tuning is the FR36. I mean, the G35. Since it's got the drift tuning, let's jump in and give it a go. So I've got to assume it's in the sport class. Let's drop 1.6 mil on this thing. Bro, it actually kind of fits in this garage, you know? I've got all of my modified vehicles in here. I think this thing's gonna fit in pretty nicely. Since I'm kind of down to do a GTA race, why don't we start things off with a regular like race build, and then we'll come back to the car meet and we'll do another build and turn it into a drift car, and then we can go drift around the docks and pretend that it's 2014 all over again. The drift upgrades cost 190,000. Let's start things off with a race car build. So I'm gonna go for some upgraded brakes for 30,000 bucks. I forgot how badly this game is gonna rinse my account. 14 different front bumpers for this thing. So I wonder how like drift car we're gonna be able to make it. I like that one immediately with the fans in the front bumper looking very good. I love the little canards on the side as well. That one's probably the cleanest, if I'm honest. You know what? I think this one is actually the best. Flared bumper with the drift kit, very nice. We have 17 rear bumpers. Okay, let's scroll through these. All of these rear bumpers, by the looks of it, is actually going to be diffusers and a little bit of stuff for the rear bumper there. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it would have been really cool to see GTA add like a no rear bumper version with just like a drift bar on the back. I think I'll go for this one. It's very 2005, you know? Engine, upgrade that all the way to the max. Exhaust, okay, as we do, we've got to rev it up as we're swapping out the exhaust. Do we want to go for some titanium fart cannons or some Bosuzoku exhaust? I think we're gonna go titanium fart cannons. We can upgrade our fenders. Ooh, and it gives it a little slit over there on the front. Look at that. Yo, that looks pretty sick. Wait, we're kind of turning it into like a wannabe Lexus. Anyways, I'll go for this one. Vented fenders. That looks pretty good. For our grill, if we could get something kind of just clean, like, yeah, sure. Let's just go for a blacked out one. Then we can get a modified hood, go through all of the vented and carbon fiber options. That one looks really good. That one is a bit much. Horn we don't need. Lights we don't need. Livery we'll come back to in a second. Our wing mirrors, I never actually like customizing wing mirrors. I find they never look good, and this car is no different. I'm just gonna paint the... Where the hell are you going, buddy? There's new license plate. That's sick. All right, very cool. Let's go for that. That looks very clean. For our roof, if I could just get like a blacked out carbon fiber roof. Oh, or maybe a carbon fiber roof with a spoiler on the back. Yeah, no. I don't want a roof scoop. I don't want a roof scoop. I really don't want a roof scoop. Let me just go for this blacked out one with the spoiler on the back. There we go. Let's see what our side skirts look like. These don't look great, if I'm honest. Those ones don't look too bad. I love how old school everything is. Those look really good. Flared skirts, those match our front bumper perfectly. And then our rear wing. I feel like in real life, a lot of G35s run no rear wing at all. Do we want to run no rear wing, or do we want to be a little spicy and go for one just because? Okay, that's a monster rear wing. That is also a monster rear wing. What the? I feel like this one kind of works. It looks, again, very 2005. I think we're just going for a 2005 race build. Toss on some lowered suspension. That looks a lot better. Let's also get a race transmission. Toss the turbo on. This is expensive. I guess I'm gonna go for some modified wheels. Let's go for some track wheels because, let's be honest, they just kind of look cool. And then last but not least, I will tint up my windows. Now we just need to finish things up with a little bit of a livery. We have 17 different liveries for this thing. We've got little side sponsors there with racing stripes. Not a fan of those. Also not a fan of those. That's like a Yokohama paint job. Very cool. Not a fan of the flames. What the shit is that? Not a fan of that. Okay, are all of these just gonna be ugly? Why are all of these the ugliest thing I've ever seen? Okay, that's kind of cool. I think I'm ready, boys. I am happy with my build. And I only spent like 2.5 mil on it. Kimmy's one looks really, really nice as well. We both went big wing club. We've actually got very similar builds, Kimmy and I. Bro! Why are we starting the race with 3 people? Why did it auto start? I sent a bunch of invites and nobody got in because the game just started too fast. Even with my terrible luck, I have started in last place. Okay, let's beat Fire and let's try to beat Kimmy. Now, I would like to start this race off with a quick little disclaimer. I haven't played GTA races in about 6 to 9 months or so. I would like to apologize in advance for any skill issues that may or may not occur. Anyways, we gotta take down Fire. Fire's driving like a BMW M3 thingy-mabob. Boys, we are... Okay, maybe I'm not the one we should be worried about having skill issues in this race. Bro, this is a nice car, I'm gonna say. The interior looks like poo, but the car is hella nice to drive. If it's nice to drift, I will be a happy, happy boy. Coco says, I love how the interior of every car in GTA looks like a 2006 Toyota Camry. You couldn't be more accurate, sir. A flawless race from the G35. What a beautiful vehicle. Seriously, so goddamn good. I love that car. Drift tuning is the big new upgrade with this update. So it says, are you sure you want to install the drift tune on this vehicle? Please note, any installed performance modifications are unavailable on drift vehicles, but they will be reapplied if the tune is removed. Okay, I spend 190K. I will lose all of my performance stuff that I put on it. And that's it. Okay, I guess now I can just drift, right? No way. I have never really been able to drift in GTA. The only time I've ever done drifting in GTA was when you use like those PC mods back in the day. That is the only time I've ever been able to do this. And now the fact that it's in GTA Online, what, like 8 years later? Yo, are you telling me that you could actually have drift battles in this game now? If you go in and make... Oh my god, bro, you're kidding. You can put the power down properly. You can slide through and into the corner. You can hold big angle. Kimmy's like, too much pressure. Too much pressure to drift. Oh, that's so sick. Bro, GTA Online drift tandems. This is like the coolest thing. The fact that I'm not using any mods to do this blows my mind right now. Ah! Mine and Kimmy's cars look so goddamn good together. I want to see if I can do one other thing. Watch out back there, Kimmy. Ready up here? Holy shit, you can actually do 360s. You are kidding me. I'm blown away. I can't believe how cool this is. Oh, held it. No shot. No shot, bro. All right, let's go do a drift race. Here we go. Oh my god, look at the people on the side of the road. No way. That's so sick. Okay, so it is done by drift points. There is a multiplier. We have 3 laps here, and we've basically got to drift as much as possible to secure as many points as we can. I've already got a 2 times multiplier. Good drift. We're looking good. P3. Oh. That was a tap. That was a tap, bro. That was a tap. So once you deposit your points, then your position actually goes up. I see. So you really almost want to be in last place the entire time and then deposit your points right at the end. Look at that super drift. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. Kimmy, I followed you, you spoon. Kimmy just dropped a 50,000 point drift. Jeez. Bro, what do we think the multiplier can go up to? 3.5 times multiplier? And it's still going up. 4 times multiplier. We are raking in the points at the moment. Look at them go. 5 times multiplier. 5 times multiplier is the max. All of my forts of practice is paying off at this moment right now. This is so goddamn cool. You have no idea. I love this. I have a 10,000 point drift racked up in the bank, ready to go, and we're still just chaining the points in. But as soon as these points go in, we're gonna jump to like first or second. I have finally found a thing that I am good at in Grand Theft Auto. I might win my very first drift race. 22,000 times 5. Come on. And across the line. I had 143,000. No! It was Kimmy! I got the best drift in the whole lobby. You love to see it. I love how for all of that, you get 7K. Like, bruh. This race is a little bit different. It is a point-to-point race. We're starting in the mountains, and we're gonna finish off close to the pier. We have to take everything we learned from the last lobby and apply it here, which basically means as much angle as possible, as much speed as possible, but most importantly, keep that multiplier up. We're already at a 2 times multiplier. Keep the speed up here. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this right now. This is the best GTA update we have ever had. Oh, it's like a clipping point. Look at that. Oh, it was a clipping point. Okay, that fully screwed up my lines and my multiplier. But that was so sick. All right, well, I am currently first place, boys. We are looking good. 3.5 times multiplier. No! Through the it's like driving in Japan, bro. Oh, I love the little markings on the wall there. So clean. Boys, does anybody know what this green section means? Gotta go for these precision drifts. Beautiful. 4 times on the multiplier. 5 times on the multiplier. Here we go. We've dropped down to 4th place. If we can keep this going, I think we're okay. I think Kimmy's got an insane multiplier at the moment. I don't know if I'm going to take down Kimmy. This might be a P2. I'm technically in 5th place at the moment. There's no more precision drift spots here. We've just got to send it down the hill. There's the finish line. And across the line. I didn't do that well. I lost my points too many times. I really crumbled under the pressure. No! 2nd place. AR-12 boys on top. You love to see it. This is the best update that GTA has ever put out. I am in love with this. I will be playing more of this. And I'm probably going to need to buy a shark card or 2.